What's up, everybody?
I'm Jackson.
And I'm Kenny.
And we are
JK Builders. Today, we are both sporting our JK Builders t-shirts. We are still working with our distributor to see if we can print these at scale to provide them to you for a nominal fee. Today, we're going to be doing a review of Mos Eisley Cantina. Mos or Mos? Is it Mos or Mos? Mos Eisley Cantina.
I think it's Mos Eisley Cantina.
Mos Eisley Cantina, tomato. Jackson is going to break down this massive box for us.
Okay, so it's 18 plus. The item number is 75290, and it's 3,187 pieces.
Did you say 3,187 pieces?
Yeah, but it's less than that Alley, so yeah.
Why do you gotta say that every time? All right, so super cool box. It is in the 18 plus look with the black background. Just a huge epic set. One that I wanted for a long time and finally took the plunge and got it. There's just so much to go over with this set. But as you can see, you got the whole Mos Eisley city here. You got the speeder. You got just hordes of minifigures involved with this set. You got the dewback here in front of the building. We flip it around to the back. It shows the opened up view of the cantina. So you see the cantina itself here. You have all the seating. You got this little spot where Han Solo meets up with Greedo. You got the little band playing their instruments over here. Just all kinds of great iconic scenery to delve into with this set. On the top, it talks about all of the minifigs. I don't know if we have time to go through them all. How many were there? 21?
No, there was 19, but I practiced them today, so I'm pretty sure I
Practiced
could read
them today?
Yeah, I practiced all the hard names.
Okay, let's hear it.
Okay, so Luke Skywalker, Obi-Wan Kenobi, C-3PO, R2-D2, Han Solo, Chewbacca, a Sand Trooper squad leader, Sand Trooper, a Biff musician, three of those guys.
Biff musician.
A Wooher, I guess. Wooher?
Wooher. That's the bartender guy.
Yeah. And then Greedo, and then Baba, Dr. Evazim, I guess. Labria, maybe?
Labria?
Her chick, Califas.
You know I don't speak Spanish.
Nadon, Cabe, and a Jawa, and a Garrett.
A Garindon.
I guess.
So he's the little guy that rats on him in the movie. So let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21.
Oh.
21 minifigs in this set.
A whore!
Some much easier to pronounce than others. But definitely one of the funnest sets I've been able to be a part of building. Let's take a look at the instruction book.
Here's the instruction book.
Here's the instruction book. Big old fat book. It's got a lot of heft to it. A lot of bonus stuff in here. Like, this is the kind of stuff that I look for in a good instruction book. I am a little disappointed when I was building it. I did bend the front page. So, yeah, that's a bummer. But just so much info into Star Wars, the making of this set, the model designer.
And it's got some pictures from the movie.
Pictures from the movie, not only at the front, but as you go throughout building the set, there's little tidbits of information, like between bags. Let's see if I can find one. So yeah, like here, it says, the back of the cantina is never seen in any of the Star Wars films, concept art, animated series, or graphic novels. The LEGO designers were granted creative liberties to complete the model. So there was no source material for the back of the cantina, so the LEGO creators had to just make it up. But just little tidbits of information like that are throughout this entire book. Like, it almost is like an additional piece of reading material in and of itself. But anyway, super cool book. It's really, really huge. Let's see, it's almost 400 pages. It is about 400 pages long, actually. 401 total pages. So just a huge book, tons of additional info that just kind of add to the value of this set, in my opinion. This one I believe retails on the Lego store for $349.99. So it is one of the more expensive sets, 100% worth it though. Let's check it out. And here it is, Mos Eisley Cantina. So we got a lot to unwrap here, just tons and tons of details to go into. We'll start on the outside though. So the first thing that you put together in the set is gonna be this little speeder. Pretty cool little speeder. You do see this one in the movie briefly. It drives across the screen. It was a fun little build. This is something that they probably could have done in and of itself, by itself, without being a part of a large set like this. But
I mean, it was only 2 bags, so it could be a 2-bag build.
Yeah, just a quick little build. This does open up. There's a little cockpit, a little control panel inside, if my camera will focus. So yeah, it's got a little the clear gliders on the bottom that kind of give the illusion of floating. So yeah, fun little set. It's got the big motors on the back. The next thing, so you got the dude back here with the Stormtrooper on his back. He does have a little bit of food and water here. You got the water with the clear blue pieces and then a little bone for him to kind of snack on. The dude back is really cool. He's pretty much a solid piece except for his saddle and the mouth that opens and closes. I don't know if Jax can reach to show us how that works. Super cool. I always wanted a dewback. I've never had one. This is the first one, but he's really cool. The Stormtrooper here has a little backpack on. He's got the stick that he uses to control the dewback. Little saddle piece with a gun right here attached to it, and then this little piece attached to it as well. And then it's got the reins, the rope that goes around the dewback to control him as well. So pretty cool little guy there.
To waddle along.
Waiting outside the cantina, we got here another Stormtrooper. This one has the backpack as well. Pretty cool. He's got the big old blaster. As you can see, the outside, there's just tons of little details in the cantina. So, I mean, there's lots of brick imperfections. You got the grates here. You got little windows on the outside. You got all these little, like, ring accent pieces. You have these towers on both sides. And then over here, you got this additional piece that was kind of an add-on, just as part of Mos Eisley. But lots of little details. Like you got this little guy that's kind of like a gear that spins, a little box full of some stuff. Over here, you got just a bunch of random tools. Looks like some like binoculars and a ladder and a whip, just all kinds of little tools. Little details up on top of that roof. And of course, all of the roofs do come off, so that's just an added bit of playability.
Except for this one, because this one moves up and down.
So they either turn open like that, or you can pull them off, just so that you can get easier access, or they swing open like that. So this is just a little hut with lots of little tools and different things on the inside.
So on the box, what I would call it is the Jawa shop, because I saw a Jawa working there.
Is that what it is?
So a Jawa shop.
I don't know. But yeah, just super cool. So you got a little mug right there. Sorry, I'm having some focusing issues. There we go. You got a little seat here. Some more like binoculars or something there. You got a blaster hanging on the wall, a broom. This door does open. All the doors are really cool. They have these brick pieces here that lock in when you pull them open. So they do stay up after you open the doors. They do slide open upward instead of side to side. That was another one of the tidbits in the instruction book that it mentioned, was that in the movie, the doors in the canteen actually slide open from side to side from the middle. And that just wasn't feasible with this set because it would have taken up too much room. So they opened the doors going up and down, which, you know, is different from the movie, obviously, but it is still really cool the way the doors open, I think. Yeah. There's 3 different doors in the set that open that way.
1, Yeah, three.
Over here, you got just some more tools. You got a shovel on the wall, a little like, I don't know, some type of a weapon there, a little, whatever that is, another cup, and a pot on the stove, it looks like. In here, you have more tools. You got like a crowbar here. What else?
Got this.
Some type of little gem inside of a pouch right there. So just tons of little detail. This side has kind of a little opening. I don't know if this is like a storefront of a shop or something. And then it has a little awning that's actually made of cloth and looks really cool right there. So they definitely catch the style and essence of what Mos Eisley is in the look of the design for sure. Let's tour more of the outside. Another tower right here. Over here you got some little random boxes. This just really reminds me of Galaxy's Edge, really.
Yeah.
You know, the stuff that you see here. We've been to Disneyland, Galaxy's Edge at Disneyland, and the look and feel of this just reminds me of being there, but obviously it's straight out of the movie, A New Hope with Tatooine. Here is another door that slides open and will stay open. There's a little keypad here on the wall. Keep on turning it. Again, just cool little brick details and imperfections and windows. And then we're back around to the dewback station over here. All right, now let's open it up and see how it looks. Okay, so the view from above, you can see, you can actually see down inside the cantina. In order to open it up, you're just gonna remove this little piece. Just move that out of the way. And then we're going to pull it apart. Jackson?
Because I haven't
Do
done
you know
this.
how? Okay, go ahead and pull it apart. Let's see how it opens. So it just opens all the way up. We'll go ahead and just open it all the way up like this so we can see it. And with it fully open, it is really a huge little setup. So let's see. This actually connects. So this piece actually connects right here. So that's what it looks like if it's fully opened up, which it does take up a generous amount of shelf space if you display it that way. So we probably won't display it this way. We'll find a different way to display it, but definitely needs to be displayed. Definitely a play set though. I mean, you could definitely play out the scenes of Star Wars with this set.
But like you were gonna mention, it's a master builder set.
It is a master builder set. I forgot to mention that with the box. All right, so here's another door. I don't know if we showed that one. That is the entryway to the cantina. So this is where they actually come in to the cantina itself, and that door slides open. So as they come in and they go down the stairs, then they would actually see the cantina itself. You see the bartender. This is where this guy would have told Luke and Obi-Wan, "We don't serve their kind here," and then the droids would have to leave. So that's what they're doing right now, is they're walking out. Over here we have Obi-Wan with his lightsaber. Obviously that's not the proper spot for him. He needs to be over here somewhere, but we put them all in here just so that we could fold it up and have all the minifigs on the inside. So we have a series of aliens. We got this little bat guy. We got this guy, Jawa over here, this guy. Back here you have the scene playing out of Han Solo meeting up with Greedo, where one of them is going to shoot first. I don't know.
I know who it is. Greedo.
So yeah, just cool little seating rooms in all of these. Just iconic scenes from the movie that can be played out. Of course, this roof can open up as well. You get a little light hanging in there, but you can just have more easy access. In the middle, there's another one, and then another door that opens up. This leads to like a utility closet with like a broom and some tools. Close that up. The cantina itself is just loaded with detail. You got the bartender there in front. You got all kinds of little drinks and mixing utensils and things that you would see in a cantina like this. Some more glasses and cups back there. Over here you have the little band. What are these guys called?
The Biffs?
Biffs or something like that. Yeah, they're all playing their musical instruments just like you see in the movie. Hey, copyright. All right, and then you have, of course, Luke Skywalker there with his lightsaber as well. Over here you have more seating. You got a couple more aliens. You got the little devil-looking guy. And then you have Chewbacca standing over here. So tons and tons of little details, tons of things that you can play out from the movie itself. Just lots of fun to be had with this set. All right, so we'll go over all the minifigs. So first off, of course, you have Chewbacca. He's got the pretty normal Chewbacca with the big overpiece that goes over the top for his head. He's carrying the crossbow that has a little stud shooter on it. So we've seen him before. That's pretty cool. This is Labria, a little devil-looking alien guy that we see in the movie. He's got the cape, cool little hat that goes on his head that includes the horns. So that's awesome. This guy is Moma Nadon. This is one that I had a toy of when I was a kid. I remember playing with this guy, not in Lego form, but in like action figure form. So he's super awesome. He's got that cool alien head. He's got the nice printing on the chest, the legs with even the, looks like toe printing, and then on his back as well. So he's awesome. You have the band members here, the Biff musicians. So each one of them is basically the same, but they have a different instrument. So the instruments are just a little bit different that they play.
Sorry.
So they're pretty cool. They got the big old heads on them. Here you have the bartender, Wooer. Yeah, so I mean, he looks just like the guy in the movie, but nothing too special. He's got the blaster, the brown hair with the little, with the sideburns, and then the printing on the front and back. You got Obi-Wan. I think this is just a pretty typical Obi-Wan with the hood and the cape, the blue lightsaber. Super cool, though. Another alien. This guy is Cabe. He's the bat-looking alien guy with the pig nose.
Pig nose.
Yeah, so he's in the movie as well, so pretty cool. He has the stubby legs that don't bend. Here we have a Jawa. He comes with the little blaster gun there. Of course, he's got the hood. He's got the black head with the yellow eyes and the cool printing, stubby little legs that don't bend. But yeah, cool little Jawa. Luke Skywalker. Typical Luke with the white clothes on and the blue lightsaber. You have the Sand Trooper. This is probably what the squad. No, he's not the squad leader. So this is the Sand Trooper. He's the one that rides on the back of the dewback. He's got the backpack. We already kind of talked about him. He's got the shoulder piece and the tool that he uses to control the dewback. This guy, I'm out of breath talking about all these. Ponda Baba is the guy we used to call Butt Face because, you know, he looks like he has a butt face. But, you know, cool little alien. We do see him in the movie. He's got the blaster in his hand. Just super iconic character there. This guy, Dr. Evasion. So yeah, just an older guy with the white hair. He's got the chest hair showing, and he's got the blaster in his hand. The dewback, he's not really a minifig, but Jackson got him out, so we'll show him a close-up view. He's super cool. I love this dewback.
It's my favorite minifig of all time.
It is not a minifig, but he is very, very cool. Next up, we got Gurinden. So he's the guy that rats out the guys in the cantina. He's got this cool little face piece that goes over the top of his head, and then he's got the cowl and the cape. So very cool minifig there. One we definitely don't have up to this point, but we do now.
Well, we have Rita.
We have Han Solo. Typical Han Solo. I think we've seen this one exactly before as far as I know, but he's got the printing on the legs, torso, and back with the little blaster. We got Greedo. So this is our first Greedo, is he?
No.
We've got Greedo before?
Yeah, I have him in my Lego bin.
Oh, cool. Well, we got another Greedo, but he's awesome. Looks just like him. He's got the blaster in his hand, printing on his legs, torso, and back. We got another Stormtrooper. This one is the squad leader because he's got the orange shoulder piece. But yeah, pretty similar to the other one. He's got the same backpack on. Very cool printing on the torso, legs. I really like these helmets on the Sand Troopers. Lots of detail on those with like the tan sand accents that they have. You get C-3PO. I'm pretty sure that's the same C-3PO we've seen before. Printing on the legs, torso, and back. Typical R2-D2. Nothing new with him. And then last but not least, we got the guy I can't really pronounce his name. He is an alien that you see in the movie. Herchek Kalfas. But yeah, he's got the awesome printing. He's got a little vest on and the cool alien-looking mug right there. So, looks pretty good. Awesome minifigures. You cannot complain about the collection of minifigures one bit in this set. It comes with 21 of them, a whole pile of them going on right here. So that is one of the definite draws to this set, is the minifigure collection that it comes with. So awesome set. All right, pros and cons for this set. My pros, there's plenty of them. I mean, there's nothing, I don't really have any cons. I'll just be straight up. There's really nothing I can say bad about this set. It's humongous. It is going to take up a lot of room. I guess that's a con. I don't know where I'm going to put it. There's like, I don't have any shelves that are wide enough to fit it, I don't think.
Unless you clean up one of those.
So yeah, I got to like find a brand new place where I could actually store this because it is so large. I love that it opens up. I love the playability. The minifigs are out of this world. Just all the things it comes with, the dewback, the speeder, the drone guy, how the roofs come open, all the details. You got like all the tools and shovels and brooms and everything just all over, the brickwork along the outside. The cantina itself, how accurate it is to what we see in the movie. I can just go on and on and on about the things that I love about this set, and there's nothing that I don't like about it other than I don't know where I'm going to put it. So, Jackson, what are some of the things that you like about it?
I mean, I love about all the things that you do, but more.
More?
Yeah, more.
Like what?
Well, I mean, it's gonna look super duper cool on our shelf.
If we can find the shelf big enough.
But I love those little doors, how they actually, well, it's not to the movie because they did them side to side, but they actually found a way to like put it in to the set and make it like, and make like the cantina come to life. Well, again, if I've already mentioned it, I love the detail. I love these little add-on pieces, like these two little huts, the drone thing, and the speeder bike.
Yeah, so I agree. Tons and tons of detail, tons of playability. 100% recommend this one. If you have $350 and you're a Star Wars fan and you don't have this set, you need to question what you're doing with your life.
Yeah.
No, but 100%, I would definitely, if you're on the fence with this one, go out and buy it. I know it's hard to find a place to put it. That was one of my holdups, and it still is. But I'm glad that I bought it. This is one that is going to end up being one of those iconic sets that you look at 10, 15 years from now, and it's going to be like a holy grail set, you know, kind of like the Ewok Village is today. You know, Ewok Village is one of those sets that was a master builder set, and it's one now that I would love to have. It's like one of my holy grail sets that I hope to have someday. Obviously, the prices just went through the roof, but someday, hopefully, I can get that one. I think this is on that same level as something like the Ewok Village, where it's going to be one of those holy grail sets in 10 to 15 years, and people are just going to be hoping to obtain it. No matter the cost. So overall, I'm going to give this set a 9.9. That is my highest rated set so far. It is probably my favorite. It's going to be right up there as far as favorite sets with the 1989 Batmobile. I think the Batmobile is probably going to beat it out by, you know, fractions of a point when we finally get around to reviewing that one, but only because of what it is and how good it looks. But this is a super fun set. It was fun to build. And I think Jackson and I would both highly recommend it.
Yeah.
Jackson, what are you going to give this one?
I'm going to give this one a 9.8. I really, really loved it. It's one of my favorite Star Wars sets.
It's a 9.9 for me, 9.8 out of Jackson. But that's about as good as it gets so far as we're concerned when it comes to Star Wars Lego or Lego in general. So anyway, thanks for watching our video today. We appreciate all the support. But be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Again, once we hit 100 subscribers, we're going to give away that Lego vintage car. Just be sure to subscribe and then comment I subscribed below any of our videos to be entered to win. We are going to do a live drawing once we hit 100 subscribers, where we will give the Lego Ideas vintage car away to one lucky winner for free. All right, so thanks for watching, and until next time, keep on building.